What's up? CJ here. We're panicking. So we just launched free stickers for anybody that signs up for our newsletter here at Syntax, but the website is broken and everyone is complaining. So if you go to syntax.fm/snackpack, it just says oopsie daisy and the page doesn't actually load. So we're going to use Sentry to fix this because people need their free stickers. So I opened up the Sentry dashboard and you can see all of these issues coming in. And I'm going to try to narrow it down. So I'm running the code locally. And the issue happens when someone goes directly to syntax.fm/snackpack. So when they go there, it says oopsie daisy. But when I run this locally, I can't even replicate it. So this is a perfect use case for Sentry because it literally shows the trace of what's happening in production. So we're getting all these errors here. And I think it has something to do with reaching out to ConvertKit. So ConvertKit is where we store our newsletters. And so, yeah, I guess locally, because I don't have an API key, it's not running. But let's look at this first issue here. And we can see that, yeah, it can't do a JSON.parse. I think if I want to replicate this locally, I'm going to need a ConvertKit API key. So that way the past issues actually load. Sweet. Okay, so I got the API key installed locally, and now I can replicate it locally. So that's great. Yeah, and this unexpected token R is definitely happening from a JSON parse. So we can see in the Sentry log here, that's happening in fetch broadcast list. So this is in routes site snackpack page.server. Routes site snackpack page.server. And then fetch broadcast list. And right here, we're trying to parse this as JSON. So let's just do some intermediary logging on both of these. Right here, I'm just going to log out the response and see what's going on. Yeah, so it's a 200, okay. And yeah, it literally just says, retry later. Oh, okay. I'm wondering if there's any headers we can look at that says like rate limited or something like that. Headers, nothing useful here. The body just says retry later. Okay, so I think what we'll do is try catch JSON.parse. If that fails, just give back an empty array. And that way the list of past issues will just be an empty array, and then that should at least get the page from completely crashing for now. Okay, we need to do this for both pages, so I'm just going to extract this out into a little reusable function. We'll call it like parse response. That looks good. Okay, moment of truth. The page loads and there are no past issues. This is definitely some code we want in there because if it can just reply with something that's not valid JSON, we need to be able to handle that. Now, I think we're making other calls to their API. Let's see. There's that one. There's this one. We should probably, do a little parse thingy here to make sure it doesn't respond with retry later. We're going to try catch this, load all of this in there. And then if that fails, we're just going to return an empty array. Okay, so that's looking good. That should help us if in the future that endpoint starts to fail. So I think the last thing we'll do is on the front end, if issue length is 0, we'll just say, uh-oh, error loading issues. So in the codes, page.svelte should have it. I'm just going to have an if statement here. So if it doesn't have a length, then we're going to show an error message. Oopsie daisy to load past issues. And now when I'm running here, unable to load past issues. Okay. This is the fix for now. I could look at the ConvertKit docs, but I just want to get this working. So we're going to push this to prod. Hopefully that fixes it for all the users, and then we can potentially look into why some of these other errors are happening. But for now, Sentry saved the day. So if you are not using Sentry in production, this is the way to go. We would not have known that this was an issue or even how to debug it, because you saw initially when I was running locally, I didn't even see it. So the fact that we can actually see the errors that the users are getting in production is huge, and it basically led me exactly to the spot where I needed to debug and fix this. So I'm gonna get this merged in, pushed up. I'll create a PR for Scott to review. And if you're not, you should subscribe to the newsletter. So syntax.fm/snackpack, the page should actually load now. And if you sign up for the newsletter, you'll get this free sticker pack. It has all these cool stickers, and the back of it is this cool little postcard that you can like put on your fridge or something like that. So sign up for the snack pack, sign up for Sentry, sentry.io/syntax, and you can use code TASTYTREAT. You'll get 2 months free. Like I said, if you're not using Sentry in production, you're flying blind. So definitely use Sentry. Definitely go sign up for the snack pack. See you later.